channel if you are new. I'm Haley, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my updated everyday makeup routine. It's super simple and I go really in depth, so I literally show you every single thing, exactly how I do it. So yeah, make sure you are subscribed if you aren't already. I do post new videos every week, and also every single thing I use today will be down in the description box for you, so you don't have to find anything on your own. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So the first thing I do, first of all, my skin is already prepped. I just did like my normal skincare routine, so do whatever you normally do. So the first thing I do is go in with foundation, and this is the one that I use. It's the L'Oreal Infallible, and this is the shade 425. So I'm just taking this brush, it's from Au Maquillage. It's the 100 foundation blending brush, and I just start with one area of my face at a time. So I'll just do like 1-ish pumps, like maybe 2. And we'll just go right in. So that is one side done. I do use like quite a bit of this foundation, but it is more medium light coverage. So, oh, am I literally gonna run out? Come on. Okay, well, I might have to crack this thing open because that's not gonna work. I was saying I'm using a little bit more of it because it is medium coverage, but I should have just not used as much apparently. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, we got it. We had to shake it up a little. We're good. All right, so that is it for foundation. You can see it's pretty dewy, but I also put, like, my moisturizer is Aquaphor, so it might not be as dewy on you if you just use like a normal moisturizer. Next, I'm gonna go in with concealer. I'm gonna mix these two together. This is Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light, and then this is e.l.f. in Light Sand. So this one's a little bit lighter than this. So I'm just gonna mix them together. So I'll just put a little here. And then this one, I'll just put this like kind of over it. Just kind of like around the nose. And then with this one, I'm gonna take it right here to kind of lift the eye. And yeah, so for this, I just use the same brush. And I usually start with the forehead because I feel like that's where it dries the quickest. So I just kind of tap out the forehead first and down the nose. And then I will do this. So that just like looks really bright and lifted. And now I'm gonna go ahead and set. And I use the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Plus. I need to get more of this, but it's just so good. I like can't live without this. I'm just gonna take this little tapered brush. And then I'm just gonna lightly set my under eye with this. It's like not a matte powder, but it's not shiny. It's just like a really nice skin-like finish. And I love it. It doesn't like dry out your under eyes because I have drier skin, so I can't use like the really popular under eye powders like the Laura Mercier or anything like that. So yeah, this one's just really, really pretty. Anywhere that's like super shiny, I'll kind of go over. I'll take just like a bigger brush and just lightly tap everything else, just not super heavy, but just to kind of keep it in place. I used to like go in with literally a full coverage foundation, full coverage concealer, and then a full coverage foundation powder all over my whole face. I don't know how I breathed. I don't know how my skin wasn't broken out 24/7, but this is a lot better, and it does just as good of a job, honestly, if not better. So from there, I'm gonna go in with bronzer, and right now I'm using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Love this one. It's budget friendly, smells good. It's very pigmented, so be careful. The first time I used this, it had been like a couple years since I'd used it. And I just went right in and stamped my whole forehead. So be gentle. Just using like a bronzer brush. Make sure you tap the excess off. And then I'm just gonna start, see what I mean? It's so pigmented. I barely touched my forehead. It's just like a really pretty bronze though. And I'm kind of going higher with this, like I'm not bringing it down here because it's gonna just go down there a little bit anyways. So I'm keeping it high on the cheekbone just to like, you see what I mean? Kind of keep it clean down here. And then I'm just taking it across my nose. I feel like I have more on that side. Oh, maybe not. And then I'm just gonna take it down my neck. Bronzer is like the most important step for me if you're new around here. It's my favorite step, bronzer and blush. I just love like a good cheek moment. Okay, that is it for bronzer. Now we're gonna be doing blush. This is my favorite blush of all time. It's the Kylie Cosmetics Baddie on the Block, and it is just the prettiest pink color. Like, look at that. So I am not shy with blush. I go hard, so I'm really kicking my brush in this. And then I'm just kind of patting. I'm putting it on top, so up on the cheekbone, and then kind of slowly dragging it down to the apples. I just want this to all look melted together. I don't want it to look like bronzer, then blush. I want it to kind of look melted. And then as I have less, I'll kind of bring it down here, and then I literally cake the tip of my nose in it because I think it looks so cute. I'm also gonna take some and put it on my forehead, right at my little Cupid's bow and around, just because I want it to be like where I would get sunburnt. So like at the high points. And it just like gives your face more balance because like you don't want your cheeks to be pink and then you have nothing like on your forehead. I even do it a little bit down here. And I'll just go like this as well. Because blush, one, it fades the fastest. And you just like want it to look really cohesive. So that's why I put it kind of everywhere. So we get balance, symmetry. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to brows. This is a new step in my routine. I've never really cared about my brows until now. My friend Chloe, and this is so late to the game, but she taught me how to do soap brows. We went to Colorado together and like did our makeup together every day, and I like bought everything she did my brows with, and I started doing it myself. So I'm gonna do my brows. I have a couple things I've done my brows with. So I have just regular old soap. This is Pure soap from Amazon, and it's literally just a bar of soap. It dries clear, it's not really orange. And then I also have this, and it's the NYX brow glue. So I use both of these. I think today I'm going to use, I'm gonna use the brow glue today. It's just a little bit easier and less messy. So it's really easy to use. So when you open it up, it's just got like a little spoolie thing, and it's like a really sticky gel-like, it's kind of like hair gel. I'll get close for you. So what I do, initially I'm going to, so this is the spoolie I use for the soap. It's gross, but I'm just gonna go ahead and brush these kind of up like where I would want them, just so I don't have to use so much glue because I'm gonna be like dragging and shaping them. So I'm just gonna kind of try to pre-shape them a little bit. I'm going for a really, really fluffy brow. So I'll go ahead and brush those up. So now, here we go. Taking this. And then I'm gonna start kind of in the middle of my brow and start combing them up. And kind of pressing hard so I can get the gel off onto my brow. See how that's lifting? And then I'll just go into the tail. And I get more gel like multiple times because I want it to really stick. All right, so hope you guys can see okay. Now I'm pushing all the way up, like straight up. And I know it's gonna look like kind of sparse, but don't worry, I have a product that kind of fills them in, and I'll show you how I use that too. But for now, we're just focusing on getting all of the hairs up. And this look isn't for everybody, but I'm obsessed. And I think it looks so cute and just like editorial. So here's one brow done, just like shaped. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one. Again, I'll just start kind of mid-brow. Combing up. And I'm just trying to get them looking like as even as possible. I think that's pretty good. So there's one. There's the other one. And I'm gonna let these dry. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my eyes, and then last up we'll come back and fill in. I have this little thing, it's Milani the Weekend Brow, and it's like a little eyeliner type thing for your eyebrows to draw like hair-like strokes. So we'll come back to this and we'll go ahead and do our eyeshadow mascara. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using the bronzer that we've already used and just a fluffy eyeshadow brush. I like my Kylie mirror the best. And I'm just gonna kind of swish this around. Just not really being super precise, but just kind of giving some definition. Kind of focusing on the outside and then moving in. See how it kind of fades into the rest too? It's just like, ugh, so pretty. That's literally it. And then I'm just gonna take under the lower lash line. Just kind of make everything look cohesive on the top and bottom. And it really opens your eye up. See, like this eye is just like popping. All right, that's literally it for eyeshadow. You don't even need eyeshadow, you just need bronzer and you're good. So now for eyeliner, I actually am gonna just be using an eyeshadow for that. This is the Dose of Colors Baked Browns eyeshadow palette. And I've been using this same palette for years. I just use this one on the end for my eyeliner color. And then I have this tiny little angled brush. Sometimes I use this one and sometimes I use this one. Doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll use both. I'll use this one and then I'll do this one for the wing. So just so you can see both of them in action. So I'm literally just like taking eyeshadow. I'm not even getting this wet or anything. And I'm just stamping this along. Not really being super clean with it. Like that. So how I do my wing is I set this down right here. And then I just simply drag out. Then I will take this and connect it. And then I will just drag this down just a little bit. And that's it. That's how I do the wing every single time. And it's not very often that it comes out bad, I will say. So that's like the easiest way to do it. Forget literal eyeliner, like forget the mess, just use eyeshadow because it looks honestly like so good. If I need to sharpen it up, I'll lick my brush, literally, that's it. I'm gonna use the Buxom and the L'Oreal Telescopic together. So I'll first put the Buxom one on. This one doesn't really give much volume, but I like how it separates them. And then I'm gonna go in with my literal all-time favorite. I would die for this mascara. Not being dramatic, it's the best mascara in the world. It literally makes your eyelashes look so crazy, like a doll. Like so just like long and pretty. I do not have like super long lashes, and this makes my eyelashes look so good, especially when I take my time. If I spend like a good 5 minutes on my lashes, I can make them look insane, like false lashes. But I just like don't have the patience for that every day. But if you can build this one up to be like amazing. Look at that. And it looks so good on the bottom too. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye really quick, and then we'll finish off our brows. Okay, let's go ahead and finish off our brows. They are dry now, so this part, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still new at this, so like don't judge me if I mess it up. It's really hard. Not really hard, but like you just have to commit. Like you just have to like be confident. So let me show you like a couple strokes on my hand. See, it's like not super thick, not super intimidating, but you just have to like move fast. Like that's the strokes. You just have to like move. So I'm just gonna show you. So I'm gonna start at the end and literally just start making little hairs. That's all you can do. Is just keep it moving, keep your hand really light. Don't press too hard. And anywhere there's sparseness, I just start making little hairs. So there's one done. I don't think this is the most amazing color for me, so if you guys like know of a product like this that has more color options, let me know. The one that you guys like. I prefer drugstore just because like honestly I don't really want to pay $30 for something like this. I just like don't spend much money on makeup unless it's like a product I have to have like powder or something. So yeah, that's one brow done, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one. This is the one I always mess up, so wish me luck. I think it's like the angle and the pressure, like I can't get that right. It's hard to get the angle for this side. Okay, I should stop because that is where I always mess it up. Okay, we're done. Put the marker away, Haley. I think they look pretty good though. I just love the look of it. I think it just like does something to my face. I just love it. Okay, we're almost done, guys. I know this is long. Let's wrap it up. Last finishing touch on the eyes is highlight. So this is the Becca Opal highlighter. Literally, this is the first highlighter I ever bought in 2016. I worked at Ulta and I probably made $10 an hour. I was so excited to finally be making double digits an hour. And this is the very first thing I bought. It was a huge deal. This is like $38. I thought that was crazy. I'd only ever seen drugstore makeup before. And I decided that this was going to be my first purchase because Jaclyn Hill talked about it. And I was just so proud like of myself that I bought this, and I bought it with my discount. And I was so excited. And I've had it ever since. I don't think I've ever been more excited than when I literally got the call that I was hired at Ulta, because little did I know like I was just gonna be a cashier. They called that though a beauty advisor, and I was like, I'm literally like a professional makeup artist. Like I'm getting paid to like work at the store, like, and like help people with makeup. Like I was literally so excited. I thought it was the greatest job in the world, which it's so funny. I ended up working there for 4 years, and then eventually I was a manager. So that was a fun, crazy period of my life. If you've worked retail or like worked for a makeup store, comment below. I want to know, because it's just like a vibe. It's honestly so fun. Oh, I'm highlighting my nose. Sorry guys. This right here is like my favorite place to put highlighter. Oh, you just look like a little baby doll. It's so cute. Okay, that's it for highlight. So this is my tiny little shade of a lip liner. This is Subculture from MAC. And I'm just gonna line my lips pretty normally. I don't really overline them anymore because I have so much filler in my lips. It's kind of fading. I need to get my top lip done again, but we still have a pout going on. So I'm just gonna line And this is pretty close to the color of my lip. It's a little more warm, but... Oh, by the way, if you've heard snoring this entire time, Sadie is like right there sleeping, so I'm sorry. I tune it out at this point, so if you hear snoring this whole video, it's been her. I'm so sorry. Like, I do not notice it anymore. So lastly, lip color. This is the Merit Tinted Lip Oil in Pink Beet, literally my favorite. I talk about this all the time. I put it on my Instagram all the time. It's like the best lip product. It's like really, honestly, like a unique formula. It looks so natural and juicy. It goes on, you would think it's gonna be like a gloss, but it dries down halfway to where it's not matte, but it's not shiny. It doesn't come off. It's kind of like a stain. It's amazing. You need it. So that is the makeup. I don't use a setting spray because I ran out and never bought a new one, and it's been like 6 months and I still haven't used one. Honestly, don't notice one difference, so there's that. I do like it though. Like, I used to spray my face and then like pounce in my skin with the beauty blender, and that did look really pretty, but whatever. Less is more. I thought I would show you guys the perfume I've been wearing. Not really makeup, but still kind of like part of the routine. It's the Dossier Woody Sage, and it smells so incredible. I'll put the notes on the screen, but I always like to know what perfume people are wearing. This is a unisex like cologne, but yeah. All right guys, I just went and added all my jewelry, and that is going to be it for this makeup look. This is a look I do every single day. So if you guys liked this video, let me know. Let me know if you want to do like more makeup videos. I know this video was more like technical, like me instructing you. So let me know if you want more of like the get ready with me style videos. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.